Greetings all, Vanna here for Scorpio's weekend message. Scorpio, if you guys would like a personal reading or access to my crystal jewelry, you can visit my website right here. The first two cards that came out for you are the Star and the Two of Cups. I love this sense of connection and community with yourself and your higher self coming out, because your overarching message for this reading is you can manifest any wish. And this really speaks to me that Scorpio is exploring or strengthening the connection of co-creation with yourself and your higher self. And I am incredibly proud of you in that, because it takes a great sense of faith that you aren't just crazy, first of all, for praying and speaking to the gods. And also that they listen. Incredible sense of faith that they have continued to hear you, to help you, to guide you through life. And trust me, that sense of faith is difficult to keep sometimes, especially when our ego gets upset. You have the Queen of Cups coming out for you, Scorpio. You value your emotional health. You value how it is you feel. And that is a driving force of your decisions. It is a driving force of how you are moving forward. You do not want to just do something because it was an option, or do something that actively makes you feel bad. You're not going to do something that actively makes you feel bad, because you know you deserve more, with the Four of Cups in reverse. This might be something that you've already communicated through with your spirit teams yourself. You might be a reader, or if you have not started that, this might be your call to get a tarot deck and start reading yourself. You don't have to know what every single meaning of every single card is. Like, I have a tarot Bible on my bookshelf, and I don't open it up as much as I used to, because every person has their own connection to the cards, just like life itself. That's why we have different cards. That's why we have different lifestyles. That's why we have different readings and readers. It's because everyone is going to get from this world something different. And what we get is all up to us, about what we want, what we desire, what we feel like we deserve, and what we choose to focus on. With the Moon in reverse, I feel like Scorpio has done a lot of work recently to overcome this self-limiting belief that had been instilled in them, either by people around them, their own mentality, or their upbringings. There was this like stringent weight that was on Scorpios. I feel like this is a very past gone weight about, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve to have someone who loves me. I don't deserve to have someone who treats me kindly, because I've never seen that. My parents didn't have that. And our entire idea of love is based upon what we saw as children. And I feel like Scorpio has done a lot of work to shift the perspective of what they see and how they see things, with the Vision Quest in reverse. I'm feeling an incredible sense of pride for my Scorpios right now, because like, they have done work. They have fire. They have passion. They have some beautiful, beautiful energy. And this definitely speaks back to the connection that you have with your higher self, with the Dream Weaver. Accessibility. Your dream state might be one of the ways you connect and speak to them. So the dreams that you have, and what they say, how the environment of that dream looks. Or it may be in reference to the dream that you have in the physical world, what you are trying to create, what you are trying to build in this world. It is being fed and led by the divine, so that you can see through all of this noise. You don't need to go on a quest to know what it is you're trying to do. You already know. And right now, it's more of learning from our past experiences and shifting into the direction that we want this life to be in. because you also have the drum of awakening, or awaken. The direction of west and purge is in reverse, but I feel like that is mostly the note of you have done so much work for this. There is the room. Now, I'm not going to say that there is not more space, more energy to be purged, because there's always more that we can heal, Scorpio. We have Aries, we have the number 2, and we have the North Node. Actually, I believe that is the South Node. I actually really love Scorpio and Aries' energies, because people on the surface can look at them as very toxic, selfish individuals, and that is only when they steer too far into the negative side of their own energy. I mean, every energy has their negativity. I myself, as a Taurus, am very materialistic in certain regards, because that is a negative aspect of my earthen energy. For Scorpio, already having that fire, this is certainly an Aries kind of fire. This is I am passion. This is the kind of passion that is not stopped by doubt, that is not limited by people saying things. And I definitely feel like you're going to be coming into a second or third awakening if you haven't had one already. Because there is the clear connection to yourself with the Two of Cups and the Star that started this reading. The connection to yourself and your higher self is very clear and evident right now. And it very much is going to have something to do with your unconscious and subconscious wounds. They might be helping you heal and overcome that. You can manifest your every wish. So do not limit yourself on what you believe you can do. Do not limit yourself on how far you believe you can go. Because spirit does not limit themselves, because they are of the infinite. They are of the abundant and of the cosmic. The source realm does not limit themselves. And we here in the earthen realm have access to our true selves, have access to our higher selves. We just have to remember that connection. We have to remember and allow ourselves to lean into that energy, lean into that flow, because our logical brains say that if you cannot follow it, if it doesn't have a trail, it is not real. But the spirit realm does not follow logic. It does not follow the rules of the physical. The metaphysical is boundless, is abundant, is joyful, and is bringing about the changes in your life that you have needed for a very long time, Scorpio. The changes that you have already been working for a very long time. And so this connection that you have to your higher self and your spirit team will only be strengthened as you move forward and as you recognize how they work in your life and speak to you uniquely. Have a beautiful day, Scorpio.